be revisiting Gombe State, which we're supposed to have on Wednesday. Yes, we'll be looking at that northeastern state of the country, especially as we reflect on businesses there and trade facilitation. The Shippers Council has been saddled with the responsibility of promoting shipping services across Nigeria, and they've been doing that from time to time. So today we're going to be reflecting on Gombe State. We'll also be bringing you the latest gist in the maritime domain, plus loads and loads of traffic updates that will be served hot and fresh if you can keep us company from now through 11 o'clock. But first up, let's take a detour to have a word from our partners, and when we return, we'll begin the conversation in earnest.
Nigerian Shippers Council, they to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council, they feel in a parole now for every level. And as soon as goods, they move from port A, go enter port B with a measure within on a need. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem when shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily. Papa, email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng. Allow us on top 0818-888-8895 or 0703-584-6468. Nigerian Shippers Council with a meeting for the port of Nandi.
From A to B, from A to B, from north to south, from north to south, from east to west, from east to west, from port to port, from port to port. You can ship your goods and feel good too. Oh yeah, Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
The Nigerian Shippers Council is now better poised with responsive systems in place to help you and other shippers get seamless, stress-free transition for your clients' goods from point A to B. Today at the Nigerian Shippers Council, timeliness, orderliness, transparency, and efficiency is all we care about. Put your complaint through to our helpline 0818-888-8895. Visit us at number 4 Ayodele Shoyode Lane, Apapa, Lagos. Or reach us on www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the port of your needs.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Maritime Today is the program we set for the conversation this beautiful Saturday morning. But quickly, let's report the last update that we've got. Earlier on, we told you of an incident around airport, talking about airport bus stops in Ikeja. A lone accident of a broken down bus having a mechanical problem at airport bus stop in PWD, affecting vehicular movement at that time. But the good news, it has been recovered. Yes, the men of the Nigerian police force, they've helped in recovering that. So it's a much better drive around that location right now. Okota Isolo end, movement from 5-star connecting Yano Solo, looking pretty good to go. Daleko Isolo Bridge, it's also not bad at all. Likewise for Lasotec roundabout, also looking pretty good. Ballet, that entire stretch up to Jesha, Iwas Mile 2, is moving at a fast pace. We can tell you Sele Jesha Link Bridge is also looking pretty good, and Sele connecting Agor Palace Way, not bad at all. The return journey is slow due to commercial activities within that end, but no major worries. Ilasa Transformer up to Akwata Junction, looking pretty good. Return journey not bad at all. Agor roundabout up to Paco is also good to go. Likewise for the return journey, and Okiafa Bridge linking up with Paco is moving steadily. Same for the return journey. So I'll be serving you more helpings as they come in from time to time. All right, so let's switch gears now and have the latest news in the maritime domain. And Mike James will take us through that in less than 5 minutes.
Here is the Maritime News. The Assistant Inspector General of Police overseeing the Maritime Police Command, AIG Musa Yusuf Garba, received executives of the Africa Association of Professional Freight Forwarders and Logistics of Nigeria, APFLON, at the command headquarters in Lagos on Thursday, April 17, 2025. The APFLON delegation, led by its president, Otumba Frank Ogujemite, stated that the visit was intended to strengthen the long-standing relationship with the Maritime Police Command and engage with the current leadership for better understanding of its strategic direction. During the meeting, Mr. Ogujemite acknowledged the vital support the Maritime Police Command provided during APFLON's formative years. He emphasized the importance of continued collaboration, highlighting the need for officers with specialized knowledge and skills to uphold law and order in the maritime sector. In response, AIG Musa Yusuf Garba reaffirmed the command's commitment to professionalism and expressed full support for APFLON's mission. He also stressed the critical role of effective prosecution of offenders in the maritime space as a deterrent to activities that threaten Nigeria's economic security. Moving on in the news, the administrator of Rivers State, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, retired, has underscored the importance of enforcing public-private partnership (PPP) agreement at the state seaports to unlock their full potential and drive economic growth. He made this statement while receiving members of the House of Representatives Committee on Public Assets, led by Chairman Ademori Kuye, during a visit to him in Port Harcourt. Ibas pointed out that despite the strategic importance of Rivers State in maritime, oil and gas, and other industrial sectors, business development has been hampered by weak regulatory structures, lack of accountability, and conflicting stakeholder interest. He noted that PPP-managed assets in the state include the Onne Port Complex, oil and gas service zones, and parts of the Nigerian Ports Authority facilities. While some partnerships have improved operational efficiency and revenue generation, others have fallen short due to regulatory lapses and inadequate oversight. He called for a thorough evaluation of these assets to assess their current state and identify a way forward. Ibas also urged the National Assembly to play a role in strengthening PPP frameworks by promoting transparency, ensuring compliance with agreement, and enhancing accountability mechanisms. And finally in the news, in a bold move to counter China's dominance in maritime infrastructure, the United States Trade Representative has unveiled potential tariffs of up to 100% on Chinese-made ship-to-shore cranes and cargo handling equipment. This announcement accompanies sweeping new port fees imposed on Chinese-built and operated vessels. The proposed measures follow a comprehensive Section 301 investigation, which included a 2-day public hearing and nearly 600 comments from industry stakeholders. The investigation uncovered significant risks tied to China's near monopoly on critical maritime components, raising alarms of a possible supply chain manipulation. According to Ambassador Jamieson Lee Greer, U.S. Trade Representative, ships and shipping are vital to America's economic security and the smooth flow of global trade. She emphasized that the actions are designed to curb Chinese dominance, safeguard U.S. supply chains, and spur demand for domestically built ships. The tariff proposal was revealed alongside the finalization of the new port fee structure on Thursday. And that was the Maritime News. Thank you for listening. Over to Victor for the rest of the show.
Nigerian shippers cancel day to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council, they feel in a parole now for every level. And as soon as goods, they move from Port A, go enter Port B with a measure within on a need. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem when shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily lane. Papa, email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng. Allow us on top 0818-888-8895 or 0703-584-6468.
For you, we dey gidigba, gidigba, eh.
Nigerian Shippers Council with a meeting for the port of Nanir.
is Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Maritime Today is a program we set for the conversation. But quickly, let's do some house cleaning duties. We did tell you that if you make it that journey to the island, it's still looking very, very good on the main connecting points. Qatar Bridge is fairly good. Same for the Third Milan Bridge, not bad at all. Eco Bridge is still receiving with good vehicular flow at this time. Ikorodu Road is also looking pretty good. No major worries. And if you want to make use of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, it's still very, very accessible at this time. So no major impediments that are cited. Most of the ones that have been cited are also taken care of. And that will give us some time to have a good conversation. All right, so this morning we're looking at shipping associations as catalysts for trade promotion in Nigeria. It's a conversation that we started with on Wednesday. Unfortunately, the network could not allow us to connect. So we're taking you and perhaps transporting your imagination all the way to Gombe. Yes, Gombe is one of the 6 states located in northeastern Nigeria. It was created on the 1st of October 1996. The state boasts of a surface area of 18,768 square kilometers, which is the 22nd largest in Nigeria. Gombe State is bordered to the north and northeast by Borno State, specifically in the vicinity of the Gongola River and Lake Dadinkowa. It is bordered to the south by Taraba State, to the southeast by Adamawa State, and of course to the west by Bauchi State. Not forgetting to the east, it is bordered by Yobe State in the vicinity of Gongola as well. For population, as at 2022, it boasts of a population of about 3.960 million people. That tells you a whole lot of people are within the vicinity of that space. Anyway, let's connect with our guest this morning who will be talking us through the role that shippers associations play in trade facilitation. And joining me on the phone line is Adamu Manga, who is President, Gombe Shippers Association. Mr. Manga, nice to have you join us. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Victor.
And how are you doing this morning?
I'm fine, sir. How are you there in Lagos?
Very good. So talk to me. Gombe, what's the weather looking like this morning?
Well, the weather is a little bit sunny.
Okay.
Hello?
It's sunny.
Yeah, it's a little bit sunny. Yeah, it is a little bit sunny.
Okay, good. That means the rains are yet to come at this time, right?
Of course, of course.
So let's begin our conversation by having you tell us a bit about the Gombe Shippers Association and its role in promoting trade and commerce in the states.
Okay, let me begin by stating the fact that Gombe State is strategically located among the northeast region. As you mentioned, it bordered with Bauchi West. To the west, it bordered with Taraba, Adamawa, Borno, Yobe.
Right.
So Gombe State it has that advantage of being located at the center. So the business there is booming because of the location.
Okay.
And that we have that's our association of the shippers in Gombe. And the shippers in Gombe are very vibrant because we take advantage of being at the center. So Gombe is termed as a feeder and a consumer as well.
Wow.
Because we take advantage of feeding those our neighboring state of Bauchi, Adamawa, Taraba, and Borno.
Right.
So Gombe is doing nice in terms of business.
Which is very, very good. I know Gombe is also the capital, right? The capital is known as Gombe too.
It's the capital of Gombe State.
Right. So is it as busy as what we have in Lagos? I mean, Lagos is often referred to as the commercial hub of Nigeria.
No. You can't compare Lagos with any state in Nigeria. Lagos is the mother. In fact, if you are talking about business, when you mention Lagos, you mention the totality of Nigeria.
Okay.
Lagos,
All right.
yeah, they are incomparable. But Gombe in the northern Nigeria is one of the vibrant states that participate actively in business activities.
Which is very, very good. So let's talk about the main objectives of, associations like yours, the Shippers Association. What's the objective and what are you doing in terms of achieving those objectives?
Okay, let me begin by telling us what is that Shippers Council. Because Shippers Council has been established to regulate the affairs of shipping activities in Nigeria. And the main thing is to support the shippers within the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. We as shippers, we have a number of interests. It is only when we consolidate ourselves, then the government will listen to our own issues and problems. An association is meant to harness, is meant to bring out, to articulate the issues, the problems that shippers face within and outside Nigeria in order to inform the government for it to come in to see how it is going to help us to facilitate or to ease the process of shipping in Nigeria. Because we do travel abroad, China, Dubai, among other countries. We bring in, and there are a number of challenges, and Shippers Association is there to articulate our problems, then take it to the Shippers Council for government to take action in order to harness, in order to make the process very easy for us to continue with our shipping activities.
So let's do some historical antecedents here with the association. When was Gombe Shippers Association established?
Well, Gombe Shippers Association was established earlier before 2005. Because we had a kind of allocation, the government of Gombe State during Abubakar Abu Hashidu around 2002, they have allocated a piece of land for inland dry port there in Gombe. Because of our location, we have that a very big land that has been allocated to us in order to make it a very easy environment for our own shipping activities. But unfortunately, up to the time I'm talking to you, the land has been neglected. It has not been done. It is there just without harnessing it. I do think that this land has been harnessed and developed to the extent that it is an inland dry port. Today, I'm telling you, the shipping activities, it will have been very overwhelming. But the challenges we are facing, actually, it is due to the fact that we don't have that inland dry port. It is only there in Kano, Kaduna, and what have you. And you know, the issue of transportation costs a lot.
Which is very true. So, what is the membership strength of your association as it is today now?
Yeah, you know, Gombe being it at the center, even though there was a time when we had the area office here in Gombe, but it has been closed. And the closure of this area office around 2010-2011, it has affected the activities of shippers here in Gombe seriously, because people need to have that institution very close to them. And if you look at the zonal office that has been located within the Bauchi axis, which is unjustifiable, the appropriate place for the zonal office to be placed, I think, is going to be at the center, so that the people around Bauchi, Borno, Yobe, Adamawa will have easy access to it. But we don't know what has happened for the zonal office to go and be located there in Bauchi. But with these challenges, at least it has reduced drastically the participation of shippers here in Gombe.
So in terms of figures now, like how many members? Are you up to 50? Are you up to 100?
Wow, in Gombe we have more than 200 members. We have more than 200 members. Only that is the registered members. But if you're talking about the informal members, we have more than 500 members. Because even this Kano you are hearing, we are the feeder of Kano. Most of our people are the ones that are supplying things from abroad to just leave it there in Kano, because Kano has an advantage of being the center of northern Nigeria in terms of business.
That's right. Okay, so let's talk about, you as the president of the Shippers Association in Gombe. When did you assume the mantle of leadership of that association?
Yeah. Earlier in 2014, I was elected as the Secretary General of the Nigerian Shippers Association, and we have been going up and down. We have going to Lagos, Abuja, and what have you, participating, attending a number of seminars, and what have you. Then later on, the leadership elapses, and I have been appointed as the acting president. And we have been agitating to see that we have a formal election. Unfortunately, due to the shortfall, to the zonal office. Up till today, we have not been able to conduct that election. And actually, election is one of the key elements that give the members that courage to see that they support the leadership.
Right.
So we are as well agitating for the Shippers Council to come in order to make sure that we have a free, fair, and credible election.
Okay, so you're still acting. You're still working in acting capacity. That's what it means.
Yes, I'm still working in acting capacity.
All right, let's talk about Gombe. What are the major minerals and agricultural produce that are available in Gombe State?
Wow, Gombe, as it is one of the center of the Northeast region, we are agrarian in nature, and we have a number of minerals resources. Recently, there is a crude oil that has been identified there along Konmani, which is part of Gombe and Bauchi. Okay. So Gombe is one of the key areas that has a number of potentials in terms of mineral resources.
Okay. So minerals like, can you mention some?
We have coal, we have gold, we have limestone, a number. We have crude oil, among others.
Right. And in terms of agricultural products, produce?
Agricultural product, there's no type of product in Nigeria that we are not producing. In fact, northeastern Nigeria is the feeder of the totality of Nigeria. If we have problem, you can remember during the time of Boko Haram and what of you can see that even the kind of food we produce, it has been affected drastically. Right. because of that the price has raised up.
That's true.
Yeah, so Gombe is one of these is in fact is the feeder to even the totality of the northern Nigeria and Nigeria as a whole.
So let's talk about opportunities now. What are the opportunities that exist for shippers in Gombe State, and how can they be leveraged on?
Yeah, as it is, we do produce a number of agricultural products. We have a number of opportunities. And whatsoever that is being imported into the country, Nigeria or Gombe, northeast Nigeria and Gombe in particular, we are at the receiving end because we are the one taking all things as consumers. Even though government did not even supported us, we have a number of potential but has not been harnessed. It is only, as I made mention earlier, there was a piece of land that has been allocated to the shippers of Gombe, right, but it has not been developed to the dry inland container depot. So this is affecting us drastically in terms of harnessing the potentials which we have.
Right. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This morning, we're looking at shippers associations as catalyst for trade promotion in Nigeria, and I'm speaking with the president of Gombe Shippers Association, Mr. Adamu Manga. We're going to take a short break right now. When we return, we'll talk about the fact that do we have transport infrastructure projects that support shipping services in Gombe. My guest will talk to me about that. How does the association support its members in terms of training, advocacy, and networking? All that and much more will stay part of the menu. And of course, we'll also hear from you too. If you want to ask the president any question, feel free to do so on 08099120777 and 09153877127. A brief break, we'll be back.
Nigerian Shippers Council is now better poised with responsive systems in place to help you and other shippers get seamless, stress-free transition for your clients' goods from point A to B. Today at the Nigerian Shippers Council, timeliness, orderliness, transparency, and efficiency is all we care about. Put your complaint through to our helpline 0818-888-8895. Visit us at number 4 Ayodele Shoyode Lane, Apapa, Lagos. Or reach us on www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the port of your needs.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Maritime Today is the program, and I still have with me all the way from Gombe, which is some hundreds of kilometers away, thousands or so they say, is the Shippers Association president of that particular state, and I'm talking about Mr. Adamu Manga, reflecting on trade or shippers associations as catalysts for trade promotion in Nigeria. All right, back to the traffic situation. There's a report of an accident of a loaded truck that ran into an empty truck that wanted to access the MOB facility. That's at Second Gate inwards Mile 2 within the Apapa corridor. All right, it's involving one casualty. He has been rushed to the hospital for medical attention. Not really affecting the flow of traffic at the moment, but we have traffic managers on ground doing the needful within that particular corridor. All right, we did tell you, most of the areas we're covering still looking pretty cool and calm. Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, not bad at all. Lagos Ibadan Expressway, also very, very good. And the Lekki Ajah corridor is also good too. So just drive with care as you drive through those locations. All right, Mr. Manga, let's get back to the conversation. You've spoken about the opportunities that exist for shippers, even though some of them are not being leveraged on. But in terms of transport infrastructure projects that you have in Gombe that support shipping services, which of them can you mention?
Yeah, Mr. Victor, as we all know, Nigerian roads has been dilapidated, particularly in the northeast region. The roads that are coming to Gombe, let's take it from Bauchi to Gombe, you understand the fact that the road has been dilapidated. It has been ported to the fact that we don't have the road, the good roads that will ease the process of transportation. That's the problems we are having. If you're coming from Kano to Gombe, is another issue. That road has been dilapidated. If you're coming from Lagos or Bauchi to Gombe, the road is not that good. If you're going to Taraba, the road is not that good. If you're going to Borno, in fact, the activities of Boko Haram has even affected the region due to the fact that there are some road that has been closed down. They are not being used because of the activities of the Boko Haram. Right. So in terms of transportation, we are facing a number of challenges which we don't even know what to do. But I do think that this inland dry port has been established in Gombe. It will have eased the process because they are not using the roads as a means of transport, but railways. And even the ones here in Gombe has been dilapidated, they are not in use. Okay. So we are recommending that government should come in to assist the Northeast region, even though there is a Northeast Development Commission that has been established in the Northeast. Right. But I don't even know the ways they are supporting the people there in the Northeast, talk less of the shippers.
Right. Okay, so apart from the inland dry port, which is not fully established now, do we have any truck transit parks? Do we have, that's the vehicle transit area, do we have them in...
Yeah, in Gombe, the governor of Gombe, the first governor, and Dr. Ibrahim Hassan Gombe has built a mega station which has an international standard. There is a hotel there and what have you. All these trucks, if they come to Gombe, they have a place to stay. So Gombe State is working tirelessly to see that it provides all the facilities to ease the process of transportation. But you know, it has its own limitation. Gombe State government cannot just go and sink its money constructing a road that does not belong to the state government. So these are one of the issues.
All right. I'm having some messages here that are coming in for you. This one says, good morning, Mr. Adamu. In what ways do shippers associations help promote trade in Nigeria, especially at the grassroots level? Gabriel is sending that one. Gabriel, thank you so much for that. Yeah, Mr. Adamu, you want to respond to that?
Okay. Is it a question?
Yes, the question.
Okay. As I rightly said, Shippers Association is a group of like-minded personalities who come together, consolidate themselves in order to speak out their yearnings and their grievances to the government. When it comes to the issue that affects one shipper, it is as if it affects the totality of the shippers in Gombe State. So we consolidate ourselves, picking out all the problems we have to take it to the zonal region, to zonal office. If it is beyond that, then we'll take it to the national office, which is there in Lagos. It is our responsibility to speak out on their behalf to see that we protected the interests of shippers here in Gombe State.
All right, then. 08099120777, 09153877127. Another message here says, good morning, Traffic Radio. Please, are there any mentorship initiatives to bring young people into the maritime space? Ahmed is sending that one in from Okoko. Ahmed from Okoko. Okay, so in terms of mentorship, do you have people that the association is mentoring just to bring them into the field?
It is our responsibility, Mr. Victor, to go to radio station, televisions, and even social media to educate, to create awareness to people to know what is shipping and what is shippers council.
Just hold on 1 second. Let's take this call. Hello there, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you need to speak up a bit.
Yes.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ikeja.
Oh, calling from where?
Ikeja.
Okay, Ikeja, Ezekiel. Go ahead.
I just want to find out, are there mentorship programs or something like educative programs for young people like myself who might want to get into the industry?
Oh, okay. All right. It's almost the same question that somebody is asking here. All right. Well, thank you so much, Ezekiel.
Okay.
All right. So I think it's also asking virtually the same. It's saying, are there mentorship programs that you have for youth, for young ones, to join the Shippers Association?
We do carry some workshops, seminars, and what have you, to see that we educate the people that are into business, even those that are not into shipping activities. We do call their attention to tell them that you have that capacity to begin to go into the shipping activities. So these are some of the activities we engage ourselves in doing.
All right. So I'm just looking at some limitations. You've spoken about them, the limitations of the road, poor road conditions that are affecting your operations. But what impact do customs and border clearance procedures have on your businesses? Do you face those kind of challenges?
Yeah, customs, they are meant to checkmate the product that are coming into Nigeria. But unfortunately, you will see customs hanging around between Bauchi and Gombe, between Kano and Gombe. What are they doing there? They are intimidating our shippers, actually. We have made all the clearances there at the port, but unfortunately, when it comes to some part of coming to Gombe, as it is, Gombe borders with many states, we face a number of challenges. But with the engagement, with the commitment, we are having a kind of understanding with the customs, and they are supporting us in a way that it is becoming easier for us to bring our goods down to Gombe without any problem.
Let's talk about exportation now. So what kind of products are your members into in terms of exports and imports?
Yeah, Gombe, as I said, it's an agrarian area where we produce almost agricultural products. We lack empowerment from the government, and shippers in particular use a number of empowerment programs that are provided to a number of businesses. But unfortunately, shippers, when it comes to shippers, we don't know where to go. That's the problem we are facing. We have the potentials, but we don't have the capacity to export all these things because we need support of government. And had it been that we have that inland dry port here in Gombe, it would have been easier for us to export goods to abroad. So in view of that, Gombe is facing a number of challenges when it comes to exportation.
Right. Okay, then I have a message here. It says, Happy Easter celebrations. Victor, please ask the guest that how does the Shippers Council handle security concerns, especially in the northeast where Gombe is located? Thanks. Sheikh Ibrahim said that one in.
Wow, Gombe is the most peaceful state in the whole of northern Nigeria. In fact, we thank God for that. We have been blessed with a peaceful coexistence. All the atrocities of life is very minimal. We cannot just say it is free of all these criminal activities and all of it. But when we compare Gombe with any other state, you understand the fact that Gombe is the most peaceful area in the whole of northern Nigeria. So we thank God for.
All right. So I think that same question is being asked by B as well. B is also concerned about the security, and he says, how do you handle security concerns, especially in the northeast where Gombe is located? All right, but you've mentioned that. Let's begin to round this all up. The challenges confronting you are humongous. You talk about transport, infrastructure, and all of that, but to articulate it, what kind of collaboration do you have with the Shippers Council?
Well, Shippers Council has been doing wonderfully well to see that it supports us, only that it has a limitation. That's why we are calling on government to see that it supports Shippers Council in particular, so that Shippers Council will know how to handle that matter and support the shippers within the loop and fairness of Nigeria. When it comes to the issue of empowerment, there is no program to provide or to reserve a particular funds in order to support shippers. Shippers are in their need of financial support in order for them to have for them to be easy to bring goods from abroad to Nigeria. You know, with this inflation, dollar has drastically distorted everything in Nigeria.
Right.
When you're traveling with $50,000, today you cannot travel with that $50,000 looking at the exchange rate.
Right.
So there is a government to come in to support shippers in Nigeria and Gombe in particular.
Okay, which is very, very good. So in rounding off now, what's your message to shippers and, of course, your vision for this year for your association?
Yeah, my mission to shippers is that, please, I'm calling on those that have become dormant to come together. Let us come together, consolidate ourselves to support Shippers Association in such a way that Shippers Association will speak with our voices to take it to the Shippers Council for Shippers Council to take actions. So it is only when we come together, we unite ourselves, then we will be able to achieve all the necessary objectives of the association.
All right. I'm so fascinated about Gombe, and I've learned a lot this morning. I'm hoping that I can come there one of these days for a holiday. I hope there's an airport there.
Wow, we have an extraordinary international airport here in Gombe. In fact, even most people, they are using that our airport.
Great.
It has all the necessary facilities, so everybody is welcome to Gombe.
All right. I'll be there to visit you, and then we can have some good time in Gombe.
You are most welcome, sir.
Okay, then. It's nice connecting with you this morning. Thank you so much for linking up with us on the program.
Thank you, Mr. Victor.
Okay, then. So this morning on the program, we've looked at shippers associations as catalysts for trade promotion in Nigeria. And Gombe has been the reference point. Taking us on this excursion this morning is Adamu Manga, who is president, Gombe Shippers Association. We have to go. The program this morning has been produced by Mike James, and I say a big thank you to Rebecca Adamu, who's Assistant Director of Public Relations for the Nigerian Shippers Council. Nambo is also the Regional Director for the Shippers Council within the Northeastern Zone. I say a very big thank you to you as well. Ijoma Osai in the building, and I must appreciate our social media team, Okpaimi Shodunke, our executive producer is Tayo Akonle. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a splendid weekend. Bye.